a man blessed beyond my dreams, but it don't nothing. Life's not good as it seems. Love and riches, what do they really mean? They may come and go, but you will never be so. Save your treasure, we find our pleasure. All our joy is in you, just one of you. So save your treasure, we find our pleasure in you. You're our reward, your presence. Your presence is a gift, and I'm thankful because you are reward. Your presence is a gift. Father, we're desperate for your presence, like we need air, like we need water. More than anything, we need your presence. We find our pleasure. All our joy is in you. In your presence, that's fullness of joy. Now your right hand, there are pleasures forevermore. So save. We found our pleasure. It's in you. It's in you. Your presence is a gift. I'm thankful because your presence is a gift. I said you're our reward. Your presence is a gift. I'm thankful. I give you glory. I've got to give you honor. Give you praise. In your joy. At your right hand, that's pleasures forevermore. Having you, it is plenty. That simply means you're more than enough. Be that. Your presence is a gift, and I'm thankful because of you. Your presence is a gift. Your presence is my gift. You're Jehovah Jireh. You're Jehovah Shammah. You're Jehovah Siskanu. I say your presence is a gift. And my hands are lifted because of you. I said you. Your presence is a gift. Your presence is my gift. Your presence is a gift that I need. Draw me nearer, blessed Lord, to the cross where thou has died. Draw me nearer, blessed Lord, to thy precious bleeding side, to thy precious, my my. I want to be close to that precious bleeding side, to that precious. When I get up in the morning, with thee, to that precious bleeding side. Every move I make, every breath I take, I want to be close to you. Hey, just a closer walk with thee. Granted, Lord, if you please, I got to be close to you. Would you walk with me? Would you lead with me? Guide me? To thy precious bleeding side. Welcome everybody to Friday Night Live. Z. Dewey Smith. I'm so happy that you've tuned in to another segment here on the Hope TV network. I am excited that you've tuned in with us on tonight. Certainly it's a privilege and a joy to greet all of you for being here with us. Man, I'm so humbled and so thankful to each of you for tuning in. Everybody who tuned in. I missed you guys live last week. I was at a conference out of town and was unable to be here with you live, but I'm glad to be here with you live tonight. And so welcome everybody. Welcome everybody who's tuned in, whether you're watching through Apple TV, Roku, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, if you're watching through YouTube or Facebook, if you're watching through Instagram Live, what's up IG family? If you're watching through Twitter, if you're watching through the E. Dewey Smith website, the House of Hope Atlanta website, if you're watching through the House of Hope West Point website, what's up West Point, our newest location, or if you're watching through Hope TV now, the Hope TV, however you're watching, blessings to you. Drop us a line, let us know the city and state, country from which you're viewing. So glad to see you, glad to have you here. If Youngstown, Pennsylvania is checking in, drop us a line, let me know the city and state. Bryant Ward on Facebook, I see you coming in. On IG as well, the Melanin Queen and Michelle Dudley. What's up, everybody? Good afternoon. How you doing, Jerry? Poor blessings to you, Jerry. From Mississippi, I believe Jerry's from Mississippi. It was all God. Blessings to you. Mobile, Alabama's tuned in. Laura Wallace. Gulfport, Mississippi. All right, Jerry. What's going on, OG? Got Richmond, Virginia coming through. My good Memphis Brown Baptist. Yeah. Got California on IG. Man, Shreveport, Louisiana, Fort Worth, Texas, McDonough, Georgia on IG. Man, y'all coming in. Charleston, South Carolina on Facebook. Fort Myers, Florida on IG. Waco, North Carolina on Facebook. Man, Virginia on IG. The ATL on Facebook. Welcome everybody. Orlando, Florida, Swanee, Georgia. Blessings to you on Facebook. Man, Decatur, Georgia. Decatur West Graders on the line. On Facebook, that's Audrey Green. So everybody who's tuned in, Columbus, Ohio is on Facebook. Welcome everybody. Listen, we've been going strong for 2 years with Friday Night Live and 2 years strong with Hope TV. We start this as just, I call it our meager attempt to stay in touch with our community throughout the pandemic. And man, it's just grown. Houston, Texas is on IG and Stockbridge, Georgia is on Facebook. And what started, got Illinois is on YouTube. What's up, Illinois? On YouTube, man, you guys are coming in everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We thank you. 2 years later, March of 2020 is when we started the Hope TV. Here we are, April 2022, still going strong. We've come just from a small concept and an idea to now a network. What's up? Brooklyn's in the house. Brooklyn's in the house. Somebody, Raleigh, North Carolina. Somebody's talking mess on IG about the Lakers. You know what? People, just like our cousins, they always got to keep mess going up. Got San Antonio, Texas, tune in. Man, so it is a joy to have everybody here. We're going to have a great night tonight. Man, it's just been fun.
I'm excited for everybody for tuning in. Do me a favor, if you're watching through a platform that will allow you to either subscribe, like, comment, or share, won't you help us? Every time you subscribe, you can help us to build our subscribers list. That helps us to leverage our platform so we're able to bring other content creators to our network. So subscribe. Every time you hit the like button, that's important. It helps us with our algorithms. It loosens the algorithms, and when you hit that like button, it helps us to meet and touch more people. We're gonna have a fun night tonight, I'm telling you. So subscribe, like. What's going on, JP? Root to the good bros. Make your comments tonight, whether it's a pre-recorded show, an in-studio show. Whenever you make a comment, it helps us with our engagements. And during things like Friday Night Live, man, I got the Gospel Music Lounge on. Blessings to them. Man, they've been, hello Esther Green on Facebook. Gospel Music Lounge is on IG, man. They have been supporting the music, man, ever since we got started. I love you guys so much. I'm going to shout them out some more. Y'all, please, if you're on IG, follow the Gospel Music Lounge. They have blessed me tremendously, man. It's amazing. Sean Addison is on Facebook from Arkansas. Blessings, Sean. But I want everybody, if you're on IG, please follow the Gospel Music Lounge. They've been friends to me and to the church in the Purple Street. So subscribe, like, make your comments. That helps us with our engagements as well. But then most importantly, hit that share button. I mean, when you get that share button, you help us to get exponential possibility. And in 2 years, we had over 250 million views. Did you hear me? In 2 years, over 250 million views of our content. That's views, not viewers, views collectively through the cumulative platforms. And to that, we say to God be the glory, man. So I'm just thankful. Somebody talking about the Dolphins. Oh my, Marcus Carmichael has, and the unmitigated gall to talk about the doggone Dolphins. The Dolphins are as irrelevant as a jerk curl. We got Candy Wakefield watching from New Jersey while visiting her mother. What's up, Candy? Blessings to you. Isaac Penniman, what's going on? Glad to have you here with us. Paris Wynn, bless you. Paris Wynn 37, glad to have you, man. So we've been blessed. Joyce Woodard, we've been blessed. So your support has been amazing. Listen, we have 28 original programs now. If you haven't been checking out our Hope TV website, I don't know what you're missing. Phyllis Brown on Facebook from Kansas City. Man, it's been amazing. Got Ray Durham on from Tampa Bay. He's irrelevant as well. But listen, I want you to do me a favor. If you haven't checked out the new website, it will blow your mind, literally, man. And for our 2-year anniversary, our team put the website together, man. It is so interactive. The website will allow you to watch all of our programming from seasons 5 and 6. I mean, you can go onto the website, you can watch programming live. Like, so if something happens to your Facebook or your YouTube page, you know, sometimes they do all kind of crazy things. People will file, I mean, just erroneous complaints, all kind of things. But what you can do, you always go on our website. You can watch all our programs live right there. I mean, right now, you can check me out live. You can see what the programs are the next day. We have a whole list of the programs for the next day. You can follow everything that's going to be airing the next day. Like right now, if you want to know what's going to air tomorrow, we got the whole list up there. You can go up and check onto it. And so all day that's going to be programming here on the Hope TV network. It is off the chain. And then if you want to actually see some of the programs that have been archived, for instance, that's our Boss Up. You can go on right there, Boss Up with Nicole Jones. You can click onto that, and it'll bring up season 6 and check it out. And you literally can watch all the past programs. Like that program was about Boss Up, everything insurance, just talking about insurance, giving empowerment. That's season 6, episode 6. You go into it and you click it. Look at that. Look at that. Look how clean it is. It's produced in-house in our studio, one of our sound stages. And so, man, I mean, just great programming. You can watch. Somebody called it the Netflix of believers. That's just one show. You go to another show. We have shows for men, for children, and listen. You can send that link to somebody by email. You can tweet it. You can send it by Facebook. You can text it. So you can just share that video link. So if you want to say, man, I saw a good show on Hope TV, you literally can send it right here from the website. Go to the talk show for men right quick. We have a show. Listen, they're all archived talk shows We got a show called The Conversation for men. So ladies, tell your man you want to watch The Conversation with them. So check it out. You go on there. That's Conversation. That's season 6, episode 4. How do you want to be remembered? Just a conversation for men. Just having great chats, right? And it's all produced. All these original programs. I mean, all this came from the Hope TV. All this came from the Going To It. And for men, how do you want to remember? Look at it. Look at the editor. Now, editors are doing an amazing job. You going to it, and you can watch all the programs. You just can binge watch. Somebody called it the Netflix of believers, and you can just go on there, check out the programming, and just phenomenal content. It's shot very, very well. You can put it on any network TV, any cable channel, and the quality is right there with everything else. So I'm grateful to our team. Everything's right there on Hope TV for children, youth. We have things for finances, business, comedy, exercise, mental health, Bible study, worship service. Let's Miss Kim. Hey, Miss Kim. So that airs tomorrow. So every day, our kids can watch the show. Look at her. Look how nice it's shot, just for kids. So that's the trailer for Hey, Miss Kim. So just let your kids know. You got a niece and a nephew. They can watch Hey, Miss Kim tomorrow morning. And so I'm excited. Wealth, financial freedom, NACA, tea and worship. Just check it out. We got a cooking show on here. Listen, we had John P. Key on one of our shows. That's Mignon and Corey. It's called Tea and Worship. And listen, just in crazy content. Please check out. And again, I'm thankful to our team for the wonderful job they've been doing. It's now our Telly Award-winning media team. They've done an amazing job. So we started this in March of 2020, and here we are 2 years later, over 250 million views of our content throughout all. Look at them. Look at them. They're showing out. We won 3 Telly Awards, and that's the only thing that's above that for daytime TV is the Emmy Awards. We got the greatest team. It's an honor to serve with them, and I'm thankful to our media team. They've been second to none in the pandemic. They won 3 Telly Awards last year, and we've been submitted for some regional Emmy Awards this year for 2022. So hey man, so thanks to our team. They've done a wonderful job. So we started in March of 2020. Here we are 2 years later. It's still doing great, and you see great things are happening from the Hope TV. Already working on season 7 and season 8. Our vision is that this Hope TV network is going to be on a cable channel somewhere where you can turn to your TV and you can watch the Hope TV right here. So I'm excited about that. Blessings to you, man. Well, we're glad to have you. That's right, JP. Excited about that. So here's how crazy it is. March of 2020, we launched Hope TV. March 2021, we launched our record label, our church record label that they let me run and I operate. And our church label, we produced our my first album, my first solo album that dropped in October, and my single that dropped last year, that's called Your Presence is a Gift. And hey, Danny, what's up, Danny? That's a Danny J. Yeah, Danny's a part of our team. So my album was God Period. It dropped in October. It was one of the top 50 albums of the year on Billboard last year. Can you believe that? A country boy from Macon, Georgia. And then on top of that, we released my first single to radio. And this week, my single is now number 5 on Billboard on the gospel airplay charts. Y'all not hearing me, man. I said it's number 5. It's number 5 on the gospel airplay charts. And man, so God is just doing exceeding abundantly above all we can ask or think. And it's still climbing the charts, man, and playing on Radio 1. Now it's playing on iHeartRadio all over the country. And to God be the glory, man. So who would have ever imagined that somebody like me could have a song playing on the radio? And it's just a testimony to how good God is. So my point is, even in the pandemic, God has been faithful. And I think the point I want to share with you is, no matter how old you are, no matter how long you've dreamed it, you've forgotten about it, go back and pick your dream up. I want that to be the lesson, that it's never too late. I don't care how long it's taken. If God has given you a dream, go pick it back up, because with God, all things are possible. All right, so thank y'all. So March of 2020, Hope TV. March 2021, we launched Pebble Street Records, and here we are, April 22, and there's no telling what God's going to do in the years beyond. But whatever he wants to do, I say like Bishop Paul S. Morton Sr., Lord, whatever you're doing this season, don't do without me. All right, let's get to our Friday Night Live. We're going to laugh tonight. We got a little social commentary I want to talk about, and I'm grateful to God for it. So let's laugh a little bit tonight. I want to do little things on social commentary first. I would be remiss if we didn't start out tonight by acknowledging and commending and y'all share the link. Your IG, y'all please share this link. If you're on Facebook, if you're on IG, if you're on YouTube, share. I'll laugh in a minute, but I want to get your opinion on this. I want you to talk to me a little bit tonight. But let me tell you why I'm excited. I'm excited because we have a new Supreme Court justice. Did you hear me? Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson has been confirmed as the first black woman and first former public defender to serve on the U.S. Supreme Court. And while our country has a long way to go in terms of righting the wrongs of racism and sexism and misogyny, and while we have a long way to go to talk about equality, I need to pause to celebrate. Man, we have a sharp, intelligent African-American sister who is on the Supreme Court. And a lot of people have tried to sully her appointment, but let me say this to you. Without a doubt, no matter where you stand politically or ideologically, one thing that you cannot question is that she's qualified. We got somebody from the UK. Good morning from the UK. Corinne is in the United Kingdom. She's tuned in early this morning. And so we are excited that women, black women, has been given an opportunity to serve on the Supreme Court. And so that's amazing. When you think about some of the things that she went through in her hearing, some were kind of tough. And I know politics has become very, very ugly and very, very nasty. And but she was poised, she was graceful. When you saw how some of the other people in the past couple of years have handled those hearings, and the grace and class at which she handled it, it just makes you feel proud. It really, really does. And so that women are getting a fair shake and a fair chance. And so particularly African-American woman. Now, I'll tell you one thing that did bother me. I don't know if you guys saw this or not, ladies and gentlemen, but a couple of things happened. I think Lindsey without wearing ties. So they didn't wear neckties to the hearing, which meant if you didn't wear a tie, you couldn't be invited into the chamber. So they had to vote from outside. just these types of games these guys are playing is just absolutely it's kind of sickening to me. I mean, they didn't have the decency to put neckties on so that they could be a part of the official vote. That's number one. The second thing that was interesting is, I don't know if you saw that some members of the they were leaving their seats prior, after the announcement. It just really makes you wonder what's going on in our country. I mean, they walked out of the confirmation. They walked out of the Senate chamber, and it just makes you wonder, is it now party is more important than country? And I'm afraid now that was a time when, even in politics, there was a sense of decency, a sense of humanity, a sense of mutual respect. You go back to those days of some of those old guys, even though they had their own political affiliations, but guys like Thomas O'Neill and Ted Kennedy and John McCain and a host of others, they at least could reach across the aisle, even though they may not have agreed politically, but that was a level of decorum and civility and decency, man. But it's just turned into something crazy now, man. And for them to do that to the first airman, it just bothers me. It really does, because no matter where you stand politically, one thing about it, if you watch this woman's credentials and juxtapose her credentials with the last two I'm not going to even call their names, but she's far more qualified than the last two. The last lady, Judge Comey, she never even tried a case, never filed an appeal. I mean, and so for them to wholeheartedly support her with the lack of credentials, and when you measure the credentials, I mean, it's absolutely unbelievable, man. So it's a lot going on, man, in this country, and as I said, the majority is becoming the minority. Yeah, it's just very sad. They walked out. I mean, the first how tone deaf can you be? You know, as a white man, you know, even a white woman, to walk out on the confirmation of the first African American woman in U.S. history. It's just severely problematic, man. But in spite of that, grace and class, and I got to give her respect, you know, and she handled the process, man. And you know, some people have made a big deal. I've heard last week, because I want to talk about it last week, the fact that she married a white guy, and you know, was that a big deal? You know, and how did that make me feel? I've heard people, and I've had a few conversations about that. And my response to that is love, you know, and you know, she seems happy, and you know what I mean. I just think we have these ideas, you know, what's most preferable. But I think love is love, you know, and who knows? Maybe that was the best relationship she had. Why are we worried about, you know, if she's happy and her husband's happy? What difference does it make? You know, so let's you know, if she married a brother should marry sisters. Well, you know, I hear that, but love is love, and she's still an African American sister. And to hear her speech today, and her talking about being a descendants of slave, and how her family went from segregation to Supreme Court in the same generation, and then she quoted from Maya Angelou. Just a beautiful, beautiful time. So shout out to Judge, now Supreme Court Justice. A beautiful, beautiful thing. We got to pray for our nation, man, because these people have gone crazy. The racism, we've got to, look at this smile. She was just graceful under pressure, man. And so, you know, whatever it is, you got to respect. You got to respect, man. You know, you got to respect that. Yeah, somebody said if her husband was black, she might not have been a justice. Could very well be. But I just think love is love, and I think too often we pay too much attention to what other people are doing rather than just being happy for people. Hey, if you happy, I'm happy, you know, and I think it behooves all of us to try to be happy ourselves. But shout out to it. Make me feel proud, and to all of our women, and particularly African American women who have gone through so much, but who continue to be the backbone of our nation and our society. So shout out to our new Supreme Court Justice. Let me also throw the word in right quick. I think is noteworthy that two of our Georgia senators, our new Supreme Court Justice, and that's Raphael Warnock and Senator John Ossoff. And the vote was 53-47, and Mitt Romney actually voted for her, and I think Susan Collins did as well. Yeah, she's been married 24 years. So Susan Collins, Mitt Romney, Mitt stood his ground. I give him credit, Mitt Romney, and took him. You know, he's taken some beatings from his fellow Republicans, but Mitt voted for, Susan Collins voted for, Joe Manchin, who's been going back and forth. You know, senator from West Virginia. That's right, love who loves you. So, but what made me think about Georgia, since I'm a native Georgian and a resident of Georgia, listen. Raphael Warnock and John Ossoff voted. Those were two Georgia votes, and I'm wondering if had those votes not been, if it had been the other way, this thing could have been very, very different. Yeah. So Georgia is still making a difference. We showed up in that last election, and I believe that had a big deal to do with this. I think if they had if two Republicans had been in those seats, that's 49 votes. And I doubt very seriously that if we didn't have these two senators from Georgia, I doubt very seriously that the Republicans would vote. I really do. And so elections do have consequences. I just want to throw that in. We may think it doesn't, and I know politics is crazy, and the political parties all have issues, but elections do have consequences. So I just think that's an interesting point. So shout out to Senators Ossoff and Warnock, and also let's be in prayer for Senator Warnock, my Morehouse classmate. He contracted COVID. Announced it today. He and Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi. So listen, we're still in COVID-19, guys. So I know we're tired of these masks and want to get back in, but listen, we're still in a pandemic. The pandemic is not over just because you're tired of it. So keep your mask on and keep doing it. Yeah, Senator Lisa Murkowski, she did vote as well. But I've said this about the elections because the midterms are coming, and we need to make sure that we show up for the midterm elections. This is in Tom Line is here from Victorville, California, and we need to make sure we show up to vote in November. This is going to be a very, very critical election, particularly those of you in Georgia. We have an opportunity to do something special here in Georgia. So y'all make sure y'all show up for the midterm elections. So thank y'all for indulging me with that for a moment. I saw something today. The governor of Florida, and we got to pray for that dude, DeSantis, made a comment that he needs everybody to show up in Georgia because in Florida, this is a quote now. He says that if we're not careful, he's going to be sandwiched in between Castro to the south and Stacey Abrams to the north, and that will be a disaster. Thank you, Phil. So primaries of May 24th. This is what this guy said today, DeSantis, that people need to show up to vote sandwich in Florida, but Florida won't be sandwiched between Castro to the south, talking about Cuba, and Stacey Abrams to the north. You hear the insults, the subtle insults. First of all, Castro is no longer in Cuba. That's how ridiculous that sounds. And it's almost like he's trying to make a reference to communism almost. He said it. DeSantis, that guy is dangerous, and it's just amazing. So I'm praying for everybody in Florida because we don't have much here, but you guys down there, my goodness. So let's make sure we show up for the midterms. The primaries are next month in May, and let's make sure we show up. You're right, JP is an absolute clown, and let's make sure we do that. Hey, I got some funny videos. Thank everybody for sending your videos in tonight. This week, got some funny videos. But one more thing right quick before we laugh. I got word today that Will Smith has been suspended by the Academy and banned from the Oscars for 10 years. Man. For the incident that happened at the Oscars when he got upset and slapped Chris Rock. And I'm not going to get into that right now tonight. It's kind of old and played. I won't talk about it much. But I want to get your thoughts on that. He was banned for 10 years from the Oscars. What do y'all think about that? We're going to laugh in a minute, but I want to get your thoughts on that. There are consequences for our actions. And Lord knows, when we made mistakes, right? There are consequences. Lord knows. And we may not like the consequences. All of us, every one of us, I know I have. We've done some action, we've done some things, and the consequences are not always good, in the moment. And for 10 years from the Oscars. And people say, and he should have been banned for life. He was out of order, etc. I get it. I also find it interesting that the other day I read something that Jada Pinkett Smith said she didn't need him to defend her. So that's been very interesting. I'm not going to talk about it tonight, but it's been very interesting, because I heard a lot of people. I saw a lot of women that were thankful that Will protected his woman. Saw her face and protected her. She's saying she need protection. She needed protection. So it's really just it's kind of weird, but. He got suspended for 10 years. I do believe I do believe that there should be consequence for actions. And I do believe we was out of order. I don't think violence is the answer. A lot of people were condoning it, saying it was cool, but you know, when you talk about violence, do you know how many boys are in the graveyard because they resorted to violence for the silliest of things? And so violence, I don't think, is the answer, right? Yeah, he resigned from the academy, he did, but last week, but they suspended him. I think he resigned ahead to try to be proactive, but they suspended him for 10 years. I do think somebody said Ahab and Jezebel. I do think that he should have had some type of punishment. I do believe that. I will say this: when I look at the just, but like Floyd Mayweather, not really, no, and that's the difference in boxing as a sport versus fighting somebody to solve problems. Entirely different. I will say this: yeah, it was not cool. I don't think it was cool at all either. I think there should be some punishment. But I will say this: I do think it's interesting to me, though. I don't know what your thoughts are about this. When you look at what happened January the 6th of last year, I'm just as an example. Sometimes how justice is enforced in our country is different. And when you think about people really desecrated and looted the U.S. Capitol. I mean, treasonous, it was sedition, and they really looted the Capitol, man. And yet some of those people have already gotten off. So it's interesting how sometimes justice is served. 10 years is a long time. Some people say it's excessive, but it's just amazing how selective. I think sometimes in how justice is handled. They talked one time about taking away his Oscar, right? Just won one. But when you think about that, you got guys like Hunt and others. I mean, look at other people who've done a lot of other things to win awards or producers, and yet they've never been taken. So to me, it's just the selective outrage is interesting, you know, and how sometimes it seems that we're heavy-handed in one way and not as heavy-handed in another way. You know, I wonder, I wonder, man. I really wish he had not done that, you know, but I think there's some other things going on there. I think some other things are going on. I don't know Will. I don't know Jada. So I don't like to comment on things that I don't know. I don't like to talk about people, interactions. I don't know. But I do think something is going on. I do think that what happened there was the tip of the iceberg, had been building for a while. That's what it seems. But we just gotta pray for him. And obviously Chris Rock is he's handling well, man. He's going on tour, and I've been seeing that his ticket sales have skyrocketed. So Chris Rock is taking it and he's leveraging that thing for good. And so it's working out great for him, you know. He's selling tickets, controversial sales. I wish it had not happened. But let me say one more thing about that. And because I heard a few people say, well, it makes black people look bad. It set the race back. No, I don't believe it. I mean, I think I think we got to be careful about that. I think we got to be careful about saying what two people did in a moment of passion set a whole race of people back. We don't say that of other races. We don't say that of other people. We don't say what Harvey Weinstein did that it set white folks back. Marjorie Taylor Greene, our congresswoman here in Georgia, if you haven't heard of her, please stay away. I mean, don't. We don't say that what she did set her race back. Some of the actions that we saw coming from the White House were 45. Not one time you ever heard anybody say Trump set white people. He set the race back. So why is it, when it comes to African Americans, everything happens, we want to use one or two people to set a whole race of people back. It was not the best look. It may not have been the best. What set us back is 400 years of oppression. What set us back is voter suppression and laws and redlining and red districting. That's what set us back. What set us back is the prison industrial complex. What Michelle Alexander called the new Jim Crow in her book. That's what set us back. You know, what set us back is not having equality in our school system. That's what set us back. Chris Rock being slapped by Will Smith is not what set black people back. What set us back is some of the policies that they're trying to come up and enact to take us back. That's what's setting us back. So, was it a good look? No. But to try to suggest that what he did set us back as a race, I think that's short-sighted. I think that's unfair. And I think we should stop putting the onus on one or two people to suggest that what one or two people did. Yeah, we never heard anybody. Good point, Philip Stevenson. We never heard anybody say September the 6th, January 6th set white people back. We never heard that, right? Yeah, we've never heard anybody say that. It set, you know, the insurrectionists set white folks back. You know, so, you know, I just think that's ridiculous. I think it was one human being who happened to be African American was out of order and made a stupid decision in the spur of the moment, seemingly because either he was mad at Chris Rock or because people had been talking about him and he's not been looking good, or maybe because he was trying to impress his wife, whatever it may be. But I refuse to say that what one person did, 13% of the population. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I believe he just happened to be a black man, you know, but he didn't set us back. And shout out to Will Packer, my friend, for producing the Oscars. That was the first time that happened, man. So I just want to make sure that we do that, man. And somebody said Jada. Yeah, I got some observations. I've been watching the thing with Jada, and I saw something today that I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know if you guys saw that, but the story came out that Jada never wanted to marry Will. I don't know where, I didn't have time to research it. Somebody sent it to me right before I came on, but that she never wanted to marry Will. She cried the whole time. I said, I don't know what that is. So I don't want to comment on it, but it was printed in some publication. It was the New York Times or somewhere, but I don't know. So just an interesting conversation, man. Wow, you know, just a very interesting conversation. And but yeah, that you know set us back is interesting, man. So I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know about that. But let's pray for all the parties involved. Let's pray for them, and then yes, my sister wants. And my thing is this, you know, we pray for them, and mind the business that pays us. Red Table Talk, yeah, man. I don't know, man. I don't know, but let's hope they get help. Let's hope they get happy, find happiness and peace, and let's hope we all find our own happiness and our own peace, right? And sometimes we're so. And I'm just talking about because this is my show and this is what we do, and we discuss current affairs, man. But it's important that we all try to find our own peace and protect our own peace, man. And so I don't know, man. Somebody said, Jake, yeah, it's interesting. I saw something else that Will did something for her birthday and planned 3 years, and she didn't like it. She said it was for his ego. So it's just some interesting stuff. It's some interesting stuff happening there. But at the end of the day, we all got interesting stuff happening in our family. We all got some stuff that's been working through. Everybody has some dysfunctional stuff somewhere in their family. Nobody's family is perfect. All of us got some stuff we all got to work through. So let's just make sure that we're healthy, all right? And we keep going forward, all right? But I appreciate y'all. Yeah, but something, I don't know. I don't know if that article is true or not. So I didn't have time to read it in its entirety. But the article did say that supposedly now, you know, and here again, you can't believe everything you read. You got to check out, because listen, in this day and time, some of these publications and some of this stuff, listen, it's crazy. So I don't know if that's true or not, but that article was sent to me again. I don't know if it was an inquiry. I don't know if it was legitimate. I don't know if it was satire or real, but it said that she never wanted to marry him. I don't know, but I saw an article. I don't know if you saw it, but it came out today. But man, it's just crazy, man. Let's do what we can. But thank y'all for being on, and I appreciate y'all so much. So make sure y'all go and vote for the midterms. Primaries are in May and in November. So please make sure you go and vote. All right, so let's get to our funny videos of the week. I got 5 funny videos. What's up, the doc? We got some of the Noops on the line. So we got 5 funny videos. Yeah, somebody said she wanted Tupac. I heard that too. She loves Tupac. But again, I don't know if the article is correct or not. But let's just pray for him. And we all need prayer, right? We all need prayer. But man, it's just tough. We'll all these years finally get to the Oscar and win one. Now you get banned. I just hate it because I really respect him and Chris Rock. I just hate it, man. But you know, it is what it is. You can't change it. You got to move forward. All right. You can't change what you did yesterday. You can't undo it once it's done. All that you can do is get beyond it and try to live beyond it. But we're praying for all parties involved. Okay, we got 5 funny videos. Go hit these quick, and then I'm gonna let you guys go. All right. So number 5. Let's go. What's the 5th funniest video of the week? Let's go. Number 5. Let's check it out. What's the 5th?
Was driving on that black ice. I was supposed to have sleep. While I was driving on that black ice, I was supposed to have sleep. While I was driving on that black ice, I was supposed to have sleep. While I was driving on that black ice, I was supposed to have sleep. While I was driving on that black ice, I was supposed to have sleep.
See, somebody, it got me. What he was trying to do is easy. What he was trying to do was this. He gave his testimony about, you know, he's on black ice, he's driving on black ice, and yet the car didn't get away from him. But it's deeper than that. I wish we would have had this video before the Oscars. Because what he really was trying to do on here, I believe in the spirit, he was trying to show Chris Rock what he should have done when Will came onto that stage. So y'all missed it. So y'all missed the messages. You think it's just about that moment. See, if we had shown this to Chris would have known when he saw Will come up on that stage. See, that's what would have happened. You see? And so that's the problem. That's the problem. He did not know. If he just would have backed up, the slap wouldn't have happened. So do you see it now? So that's the deeper lesson. Yeah, the testimony, he was on some black ice, but what happened was, if he'd have backed, see, if Chris had seen that moonwalk right there, we never would have been in this situation. So I really kind of blame Chris for not watching this video. Because if Chris had watched this video, Chris would have never got slapped. All Chris should have done was put his hands on there and start moonwalking, and the slap would have never taken place. Play it one more time. Play it one more time. That's what happened. Look at those hands. Put your hands up. Put your hands up and backslide. Put your hands up and moonwalk. Turn that volume up.
While I was driving on that black ice, I was supposed to have sleep.
See? Chris
While I was driving on that black ice, I was supposed to have sleep.
We never been here. Will would have still been in the Oscars. Jada still would have been in that red table talk. We'd have never had this problem. So I really blame Chris Rock. So that's the whole issue. Chris, yes, just moonwalk, Chris. Throw your hands up and back up like Bishop. and we never been here, man. So that the lesson behind it is you got to be able to moonwalk instead of getting slapped. That's the lesson behind it. I say run for, so I say run for it. That's the lesson. All right, let's go number 4. What's the fourth funniest video of the week? Let's go number 4. What's number 4? Tell you what, he went through every key on the keyboard, that's for sure. But I tell you what you have to respect is Will couldn't have slapped him because he kept bobbing and weaving. Will couldn't have slapped him because he kept it moving. Somebody saying, see, show. Man, that joke. I mean, he's in every key, man. My goodness, every key. He's in every key. My goodness. Oh my goodness. They're trying to y'all are men. Somebody's trying it. They're trying, but he kept it moving. See, that's what Chris Rock moving his head. That's the key. You just can't stay still and get slapped. I don't know what key it is, but he's energetic. I tell you, and he's got a good voice. He just gotta find his key. But I tell you what, you can't slap him. See, try to slap him. He gonna keep bobbing and weaving. Listen, you see it? Keep it. The head is moving. You listen. See, if he had been there at the Oscars, he'd took the praise and worship. He'd have made sure the devil didn't get in that building. I'm telling you, that's what we needed. Right there, but listen, look at him. Look how he moving. Walk. You got the bob and weave. You just can't let them hit you. Go ahead. See? You see that? That's all Chris had to do was take their head back. If Chris had taken his head back, we wouldn't be talking about Will being suspended from the Oscar. So again, Chris Rock is at fault because Chris should have practiced some bobbing and some weaving. So whoever sent that going to Haiti? Now I can't say 3 days. That's too long. You gotta spend 2 seconds in there. Whoever sent that video, but I tell you what, he wouldn't have got slapped. See how I keep moving? That's Chris, you gotta keep moving. You gotta keep moving, man. If you kept it moving, we'd never been here, man. So that was man. Thank y'all for the video. Let's go number 3. Here's the third funniest video of the week. Let's go number 3, okay? Let's go number 3. All right. What's the third funniest video? Whoever sent that video, we're gonna talk about it. Let's go number 3. What's number 3?
On to it. Say it. On to it. Lord, come on. Lord, do it. Lord. Lord, do it. Lord, do it for me.
Yo, it's time to go back to church. It's just every pastor who I talked to, I was about the Lord do so. Every pastor who I've talked to, 100% of them have all said that it's been hard to get back acclimated in church after the pandemic. Every pastor that, COVID has got everybody out of rhythm. Preaching and media and, just because you haven't been doing something for 2 years and it's taken a while for people to get back in the rhythm. Every pastor, and I talked to hundreds of them. So I get that. It's taking some time to get back a rhythm, right? But I don't know, man. I don't know if I ever seen. That's not a hard song to sing. I don't. Do y'all think the Lord heard that one? Y'all think the Lord was? What y'all think the Lord was saying to that one? What do y'all think? What do y'all think Jesus was saying when they were saying that one? What were the angels doing? I'm just trying to figure out how you mess up that one. That's a James Cleveland song. That song gotta be 50 years old. Included. I'm trying to figure out how you mess up, Lord, do it for me. That's not the High Above the Heavens or Israel New Breed or Maverick City or Ricky Dillard. I'm trying to figure out how. What did y'all think the Lord said? Y'all think? I'm trying to figure out. Oh my goodness. What did the Lord say? I'm trying to figure out, did the Lord trying to get out? Listen, everybody who's in the choir, that you haven't been singing in the choir since the pandemic, I need you to start singing every day on your way to work, right? We need some work to do. We can't. Somebody say it's the attention of the heart. Lord said, stop playing my name. I don't know. It scared me, Pastor Mike. It scared me because I know I'm trying to get my preaching rhythm back. Somebody said Jesus smiling. Jesus, Carlos here said Jesus, please. I don't know. Carlos? I don't know. How you messed that one up? Lord, have mercy, Jesus. Y'all. The Lord said y'all need to join the picnic committee. Yeah, the Lord said y'all need to play some tracks. Yeah, the Lord said y'all need to go on a month-long sabbatical and fasting. I don't know what in the world. Somebody ain't been to Sunday school or something. I said COVID throws. My goodness. My Jesus. My Jesus wept. Man, just Lord. So everybody who's singing Easter, you got 8 days to prepare for Easter. Do not embarrass the Lord on Easter service. So whoever the choir directors and choir members or praise team members, listen, I need y'all to today. You got 8 days before Easter. Do not get there and do that, because that, and she got a good voice. My goodness, man, what in the world? Woo. Man, what in the world is that? I'm trying to figure out what happened right there, man. My goodness. Y'all, All right. Let's try something different. Whoever sent that video, you got to spend 3 seconds in Hades. Whoever sent that, you gonna 3 seconds in Hades. You got to. My goodness. Whew. Let's go number 2. What's number 2? Second first video. Let's go number 2. My goodness. Somebody need a Zyrtec.
You do it.
Friend, what you say to her?
You clean up my room.
It's your job.
It's not my job.
But friend.
You be like.
Like what?
You be like.
Talk your mess.
You be like. I break you in this world so I can take you out
What
this
you
world.
say?
Take me out this world, baby. I want you
What you
to
say?
take me out this world.
What else they be saying, friend?
And then when they say you don't pay no bills,
No, you didn't. What you said?
I'm a kid. Do it look like I pay bills?
Oh, shut up.
Do it look like I pay bills?
But friend, you can.
How a 7-year-old pay bills?
I mean, you can save the money.
Do it? Okay. At this point, it's me mad. When they say, hold on, let me put my head back. It's me mad.
Calm down.
When they say, clean up your bed, hold on.
Call me back.
You do it. No, when y'all mama say y'all need to clean up your room, you pay for everything, you do it.
Friend, what you say to her?
You clean up my room.
It's your job.
It's not my job.
But friend.
You be like.
Like what?
You be like.
Talk your mess.
You be like. I break you in this world so I can take you out
What
this
you
world.
say?
Take me out this world, baby. I want you
What you
to
say?
take me out this world.
What else they be saying, friend?
And then when they say you don't pay no bills,
No, you didn't. What you said?
I'm a kid. Do it look like I pay bills?
Oh, shut up.
Do it look like I pay bills?
But friend, you can.
How a 7-year-old pay bills?
I mean, you can save the money.
Do it? Okay. At this point, it's me mad. When they say, hold on, let me put my head back. It's me mad.
Calm down.
When they say, clean up your bed, hold on.
Call me back.
You do it. No, when y'all mama say y'all need to clean up your room, you pay for everything, you do it.
Friend, what you say to her?
You clean up my room.
It's your job.
It's not my job.
But friend.
You be like.
Like what?
You be like.
Talk your mess.
You be like. I break you in this world so I can take you out
What
this
you
world.
say?
Take me out this world, baby. I want you
What you
to
say?
take me out this world.
What else they be saying, friend?
And then when they say you don't pay no bills,
No, you didn't. What you said?
I'm a kid. Do it look like I pay bills?
Oh,
Pay bills.
but friend, you can.
How a 7-year-old pay bills?
I mean, you can save the money.
Do it? Okay. At this point, it's me mad. When they say, hold on, let me put my head back. It's me mad.
Calm down.
When they say, clean up your bed, hold on.
Call me back.
You do it. No, when y'all mama say y'all need to clean
Play one more time.
you clean up my room.
It's your job.
It's not my job.
But friend.
You be like.
Like what?
You be like.
Talk your mess.
You be like. Break you in this world so I can take you out
What
this
you
world.
say?
Take me out this world, baby. I want you
What you
to
say?
take me out this world.
What else they be saying, friend?
And then when they say you don't pay no bills,
No, you didn't. What you said?
I'm a kid. Do it look like I pay bills?
Oh, shut up.
Do it look like I pay bills?
But friend, you can.
How a 7-year-old pay bills?
I mean, you can save the money.
Do it? Okay. At this point, it's me mad. When they say, hold on, let me put my head back. It's me mad.
Calm down.
When they say, clean up your bed,
Call me back.
you do it. No, when y'all mama say y'all need to clean up your room, you pay for everything, you do it.
Friend, what you say to her?
You clean up my room.
It's your job.
It's not my job.
But friend.
You be like.
Like what?
You be like.
Talk your mess.
You be like. I break you in this world so I can take you out
What
this
you
world.
say?
Take me out this world, baby. I want you
What you
to
say?
take me out this world.
What else they be saying, friend?
Bills.
No, you didn't. What you said?
I'm a kid. Do it look like I pay bills?
Oh,
You look like I pay bills.
But friend, you can.
How a 7-year-old pay bills?
I mean, you can save your money.
Don't. Okay. At this point, it's not. When I say, hold on, let me put my head back. Let me mad.
Calm down.
When they say, clean up your bed, hold on.
Call me back.
You do it. No, when y'all mama say,
Y'all, did y'all hear this? Do y'all see her keep putting her hair back on? What in the Gehenna? Y'all, what's going on here, y'all? Do y'all still keep putting her hair behind her ear? How in the world? What in the world? Take me out, baby. Do it. How in the world is a 7-year-old? Take me out then, baby. Do y'all see this? So I said, preacher kid. Do y'all, how you, first of all, she got a cell phone. That's the problem. I think she on TikTok too. Now I'm gonna ask y'all a question. I'm kind of old school. Now, what would have happened to you guys? What would happen to y'all if that was you as a kid? I wouldn't have dared to try to do nothing. Ooh. And you saw she keep doing her hair like that. She's 7. Can you imagine what she's gonna be when she gets 17? What in the world? I don't know about that, y'all. Ooh. Let me put my hair back. And she got all the facial expressions. Do y'all see that? Do y'all see that? What in the world, y'all? I wonder what a parent. Ooh. Take me out, baby. She put that. Ooh. She's a millennial child. Yeah, she been around too many grown people. Yeah, she gotta stop. She gotta start sitting at the kid table. Yeah, oh my God. Y'all, future Delta. She's future Delta. Take me out, baby. Ooh. I can't. I put my hand. Do like I pay bill. Y'all. All right, we got one more. We got one more fun. We trying to get back to church. She need to be in children. Oh, look at her, y'all. You right, April. The adult is the problem. Oh my God. Yeah, she got to be the kids' table. Your mom will tell you, you stay out of grown folk business. She been in the grown folk conversation. Ooh, my goodness. I hope she does her own work. My goodness. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right. Got one. Bishop said, don't practice violence with a child. Beat the bishop. You're right, Bishop. That kind of recall and clap back, and she got everything. She got all the antics and all the expressions. Ooh, woo. All right, we got one more, y'all. This is too much tonight. All right, I got one more. Man, she's smart enough to be the next Supreme Court justice, but we got to get on the right track. She got the smarts. Man, she's woo. All right, let's go number one. We got one more. Thank you to everybody who sent videos in. Y'all sent some interesting ones in this week. Yo, one more. Here's our number one video of the week. I'm gonna let you guys go. Let's go number one.
Could do this, sit and talk to you for hours. I wanna give you your flowers.
And your what?
Got some champagne showers.
Feel it.
Oh, there's nothing up the tower.
Yes.
But in me, I can power.
Huh?
Ooh,
What you want?
when you do what you do, I'm in power. You give me a superpower.
Yes.
The girl world could be I. You send me around the camera. With you, I'm getting that fire.
Go ahead.
Flowers. When we see him say the flowers, I could do this for hours.
And pop in that, friend.
You know. Can I sing
Go
this?
ahead, friend. What she say?
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah. Mine. Yeah.
Go higher.
I could do this. Sit and talk to you for hours. I want to give you your flowers.
And your what?
Got some champagne showers.
Feel it.
Oh, there's nothing up the tower.
Yes.
But in me, I can power.
What you want?
Ooh, when you do what you do,
Be a
be a
superpower.
superpower.
Yes.
The girl world could be I. You send me around the camera. With you, I'm
Why you laughing?
I'm getting that fire.
Go ahead.
Flowers. When we see him say the flowers, I could do this for hours.
And pop in that, friend.
You know. Can I sing
Go
this?
ahead, friend. What she say?
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah. Mine. Yeah.
Go higher.
I could do this. Sit and talk to you for hours. Got some champagne showers.
Feel it.
Oh, there's nothing up the tower.
Yes.
But in me, I can power.
What you want?
Ooh, when you do what you do, I'm in power. You give
Be
me
a
a
superpower.
superpower.
Yes.
The girl world could be I. You send me around the camera. With you,
Why you laughing?
I'm getting that fire.
Go ahead.
Flowers. When we see him say the flowers, I could do this for hours.
And pop in that, friend.
You know. Can I sing
Go
this?
ahead, friend. What she say?
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah. Mine. Yeah.
Go higher.
I could do this. Sit and talk to you for hours. I want to give you your flowers.
And your what?
Got some champagne showers.
Feel it.
Oh, there's nothing up the tower.
Yes.
But in me, I can power.
What you want?
Ooh, when you do what you do, I'm in power. You give
Be
me
a
a
superpower.
superpower.
Yes.
The girl world could be I. You send me around the camera. With you,
Why you laughing?
I'm getting that fire.
Go ahead.
Flowers. When we see him say the flowers, I could do this for hours.
And pop in that, friend.
You know. Can I sing
Go
this?
ahead, friend. What she say?
Yeah.
The other he spell his name. You can't tell me our kids can't learn. Man, that's let me tell you something. This is how you know there's no excuse for our kids not learn. I mean, all words. I said, you're gonna be a preacher RBC. Oh my goodness. Does he know the Bible? Oh my goodness. Y'all, all I'm gonna say is this. It's time to get back to church. We gotta get back to church. He said, I'm getting excited. We gotta go back to BTU and YPD and Fifth Sunday School Association meeting. Listen. Ooh, I can do this for hours. What are you singing about, little boy? You ain't had your teeth for hours. Whew, y'all. Y'all, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm convinced we got to finish this renovation so we can get back to church. Because we need to get back to church because, man, we can't say, Lord, do it no more. We don't know how to bob and weave. We got the girl putting a hand by the ear to my she don't pay a bill of $7. And we got this boy singing about do this for hours. So it's time to get back to church. Y'all hear me? So keep your mask on, stay properly hand sanitized, and let's get them back in children's church immediately. All right? And teach them how to bob and weave so they don't get slapped on the stage. Lord have mercy. Listen, I hope y'all enjoyed tonight. Thank y'all for sending videos. Everybody who sent videos in. Man, these were a trip tonight. So everybody who participated by sending in videos, I appreciate it. Y'all have a great weekend. I hope y'all laughed a little bit tonight and had a good time, some good conversations. And whatever y'all do, don't y'all do it for hours, but it's time to go back to church. But hope you laughed a little bit tonight and had some great conversation. Stay safe, be blessed, and put God first. And if you'll be good to God, God be good to you. Till next time, peace. I love you guys. Have a great weekend. Love you. Have a great weekend.